Hello, Aries. Welcome to your monthly reading for March 2025. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right into it. Aries, welcome to the most bonkers, game-changing, your new era marking month of your lifetime. This is going to be your month. I hope you're ready. Buckle up. You want to change? Here it is, okay? March is your month. It's literally the beginning of the astrological calendar as well. We're moving into Aries season. We have the equinox. This is when 2025 starts. I told you that in your annual forecast. This is going to be one of the biggest months you have seen in your life. Okay? This month is actually so big. It took me 4 times as long to put all this together. There's so much happening. Let me just tell you what's going on. Just real quickly, if you're new to my channel, I'm going to give you your astrological overview. Then I'm going to do your spread. Then I'm going to break it down week by week, talk about some aspects as well, because there's just so much happening this month. Okay, there's about 30 aspects. And so we're not going to get through them all. We're going to cover them the weekly forecast. And then I'll do the second spread. But listen, we have your eclipse. We have the new moon solar eclipse in your sign this month, Aries. This is eclipse season. We have 2 eclipses. Also, Venus will officially go retrograde this month in your sign. Mercury will go retrograde in your sign, overlapping the new moon solar eclipse in your sign, where the sun is in its exaltation, because we're moving into Aries season, with Chiron in your sign, on top of a 2-week-long conjunction with 4 to 7 planets at a given time. This is not normal. Not normal, all right? On top of that, the sun will conjunct not only Saturn, but Venus, Mercury, and Neptune. There are no oppositions this month. We have 1 square, and it's a good one, so no challenging aspects when you exclude the moon, right? And if you saw my annual forecast, you know we had 4 outer planets changing signs this year, okay? That's absolutely rare with the compressed period of time that is doing that. And the first of those planets, Neptune, is moving into your sign. That hasn't happened since 1861. And speaking of Neptune, he's going out with a bang. He's going to have 4 conjunctions. So all at 29 degrees before moving into your sign. You know that's a critical degree. So you want to change, Aries? Here it is. Here it is. I told you your life is going to be changing. I told you back in December where you're at in the beginning of this year, you are going to be in a completely different place by this summer. Okay? This is big. All right? This is really big. And do not forget, even before March begins, we have that new moon with a stellium of planets, one of the best new moons of 2025 in Pisces, kicking off March. Remember, it happened at the end of February. So you're going to feel the influence of that new moon for the first 2 weeks. Aries, oh my goodness, I don't even know what to begin. This is a month that gets me really excited. And you're going to see change happen. It's eclipse season. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's get started. So look what's happening. So right Saturday, okay? March 1st, right off the bat, Venus goes retrograde 11 degrees. But I'm going to tell you something, Aries. This is not a normal Venus retrograde. She's going to move back into Pisces. She's in Pisces now. She's going to move back into Pisces on March 27th, retrograde, then go direct April 12th. Stay in Pisces until April 30th, then move back into your sign April 30th to June 5th. This is a 5-month flip-flop of Venus being in only 2 signs, Pisces and your sign, okay? This is not normal, all right? But it's like the Bachelorette, okay? Going back and forth between 2 bachelors. Who do I want? Venus and Aries, by the way. This is What do I want, right? Venus in Pisces, that's for you, that's going to be who's going to sweep me off my feet. So you're going to be reassessing a lot, okay? You're going to be reassessing a lot of what brings you pleasure, what you desire, as well as relationships. Venus is in her weakened state, all right? So if you're single, not a good time to get into a new relationship, start a new relationship. You might also want to avoid cosmetic surgery. Venus rules beauty. I did a Venus retrograde video. I'm not, just watch it. I'll leave it in the description box. We talk more about it there. I'll obviously talk about it a little bit more in your weekly forecast. Now, another thing that's happening, Mercury will conjunct Neptune Sunday, March 2nd. Listen, this is just one of 4 Neptune conjunctions, all at 29 degrees, all leaving a parting gift before moving into your sign, right? Neptune moving into your sign, right? So this is a conjunction. Mercury has a microphone right now. He's got a megaphone. This is big. And remember, all of this Pisces energy is your 12th house. Intuition, spirituality, compassion, healing, things like that. So Mercury, all about communication, right? This is you thinking, speaking, communicating, writing, anything that is going to be emotionally moving. You're going to feel that, all right? Very, very intuitive. And we actually are going to have this conjunction 3 times. I told you this, and I told you the reason why in your 2025 forecast. But anyway, if you're a creative type, if you're an artist, here you go. If you're a writer, Mercury's a storyteller. Neptune in Pisces is very fairy tale, all right? So Mercury and Neptune together, Mercury and Pisces is already pie in the sky. I told you that. And then you got Neptune, which is fantasy. So keep a foot on the ground. All right, with the things that you say, the things that you're thinking. However, use this to your advantage. This is, I told you, this is Neptune's fantasy. Write a fantasy novel. The dream, imagination. This is big. Okay, so let's keep moving on. Monday, March 3rd, Mercury moves into your sign. All right, and this is also not normal. All right, because Mercury will retrograde March 14th. It's going to do the same thing Venus is doing. Mercury will then go direct April 7th in Pisces for a week, then go back into your sign April 15th until May 10th. So you see how you've got Mercury and Venus in and out of your sign up until the summer. Use this. Mercury in Aries is speaking boldly, with conviction, quick thinking. This is all about you. This is in your sign. This is confidence. This is being direct. This is knowing what you want. This is you going through the Arby's drive-thru. You're like, meal 1, meal 2, meal 3. I want side of fries. I want that. I want this. I want this. Let's go. Okay, no dilly-dally. That's Mercury in Aries, okay? You know what you want. You go for it. Remember, Aries in general is very enterprising, pioneering. It's very bold. There's this great enthusiasm. But, yes, there's a but. There's that lower expression of being overly aggressive, all right, with Mercury and Aries, okay? Keep that in mind. And as you watch this video, Mercury will move into shadow February 28th. So keep that in mind, all right? So be mindful of not being too assertive as you speak. Now, Friday, March 7th, we got the Sun trine Mars. Remember, Mars is no longer retrograde at this point. He went direct back in February. This is energy. This is your life force. This is courage. This is resilience. This is getting the job done, all right? This is going to have to do a lot with home and family for you. Remember, Mars and Cancer, the foundations of your life. Y'all are going to have some big moments here, and this is a long-lasting trine. You're going to feel it pretty much all month, okay? So very auspicious with home, significant others, parents, children, real estate, okay? But remember, this is the Sun, too. This is having a physical drive, all right? Stamina. So use this. Go do some power walks. Do some gardening. Synchronized swimming, whatever you want. Go to the gym. Put on those shoes. Wear every toe got a sleeve. You got to use this. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel restless. Like, I got to do things. I got to do things. And because they're both in, water signs, this could be very emotionally moving for you too. All right. Now, let's get to Wednesday. Let's get to Wednesday, March 12th. I'm skipping a lot of aspects. There's so many. I'm just telling you the big ones. Wednesday, March 12th, we've got the Sun conjunct Saturn in Pisces, once a year aspect, okay? Remember, we just came out of Mercury and Venus conjunct Saturn. We're coming out of Mars trine Saturn as well. So this is Saturn that we're talking about, having that structure, authority in your life, that stability. You're going to find yourself with this aspect. It's the Sun we're talking about. All right. So being more loyal and hardworking, and again, just so much more spiritually driven, random acts of kindness, even for yourself, self-love, all of that here. Okay. This aspect's more about like accolades, achievements, even feeling good by getting validation from a boss or an authority. There's likely something new that's brewing for you around this time, because remember, Saturn's been building that bridge for you. So Saturn is asking you to take on responsibilities here. And you're going to, because that's what you want. You want to show the world what you're capable of here, okay? It's like that show on HBO. I forget the name of it. With all those interns, the British interns or whatever they want. Or I forget what they all believe in themselves and they all try really hard. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. But this is why this is wild, all right? From this point forward, okay, the Sun conjunct Saturn, March 12th. Keep a mental note or watch this again. But again, we'll talk about this more in your weekly forecast. From this point forward, this is when things get spicy. We not only have the Sun conjunct Saturn, we have the Sun conjunct Saturn conjunct the North Node, conjunct Neptune and Pisces until March 20th, while Venus retrograde is conjuncting Mercury retrograde in your sign. And that's going to be a couple weeks. All of this is, and conjunctions are powerful. So you see, there's some big bonkers stuff happening here. This is happening the day before the total full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo on Thursday, March 13th, 14th, wherever you live, okay? It's going to depend on where you live, because this is happening very early in the morning, all right? And this is happening at 24 degrees. I'm going to have to spend some time. I got to spend time with you on this. This is big for you. Now, it's going to start around midnight Eastern Standard Time, my time, okay? So March 13th, March 14th, right? It's going to be at maximum 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is going to be beautiful. If you go out there and see it, it's going to be beautiful. And it ends at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's my time, New York City time. Now, here's the thing. We are kicking off the eclipses in the Pisces Virgo nodal axis. Remember, the North Node, South Node moved into Pisces Virgo in January, okay? This eclipse cycle that you're seeing now on this nodal axis hasn't happened in 19 years. Think about what happened for you between 2006 and 2008, because these eclipses repeat at nearly the exact degree, okay? And eclipses come in pairs, right? And they bring new beginnings, new directions, endings, change. If not you, people you know, people around you that are part of your journey, all right? So Virgo rules your sixth house of your everyday activity. Something's coming to an end. The sixth house is also work. Something's coming to an end. Something's being illuminated. Remember, lunar eclipses are 10 times the power of a full moon. And there is a turning point here, but here's the thing. And when I say it could be some in your life, it's because it's your sixth house. So it could even be called like your favorite colleagues decide to leave and or something like that. Now, it's also health. There could be something coming to an end in terms of health matters for you as well. All right? So just keep that in mind. Eclipses play out for pretty much a year, but 6 months. You got to give it 6 months. And so this eclipse, some of y'all are going to feel it right on the spot, but some of y'all will have maybe like a tiny conversation that you didn't even think was like a big thing that snowballs for the next few weeks. And that is how things unravel for you, okay? Think about the ripple effects or the butterfly effect, like a month later, 2 months later, the ripples that were created from that time around the eclipse. Now, eclipses are part of your evolution, your awakening, your frequency, because eclipses put you on your path and they bring truth to light. And the reason I am harping on this is because there's so much weight with this lunar eclipse, okay? It's conjuncting the North Node in Virgo. That's going to happen exactly 9:41 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to keep that in mind. But it's also going to be trining Pluto and Uranus. But here's the thing. Something's got to go, Aries, okay? Eclipses are game changers. This is a lunar eclipse, therefore emotional. Some things will just end, okay? So not as much a turning point as much as endings with eclipses, because remember, eclipses can eclipse things out of your life that weren't part of your path. They weren't meant to be there. But you also, should put in some work. If there is something, if you want a new job, this is a perfect time to start looking for a new one, because remember, it's in your sixth house of everyday activities, routines, work. You could also have lifestyle adjustments. Now, here's the other thing. Cue Bruno Mars. Yeah? I think he's an Aries, actually. I got to double check that. You are beautiful just the way you are. Keep that in mind, because remember, this is a lunar eclipse in Virgo. This is getting rid of perfectionism, being hypercritical, self-critical on yourself, being hard on yourself. You're letting that go so you can move forward, okay? You're fine. You're good. You're great. So anything that's been holding you back, where you've been hard on yourself, this is the time. Remember, the nodal shift, I told you this, it's the healing path. Virgo is being selfless. It's service to others. See what plays out for the next 30 days. Now, here's the thing, mutable signs. If you are a cross watcher, if you watch for your rising or your moon, this is important. If you watch for any of that, or for your kid, your husband, whoever it is, mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer, because the moon rules Cancer, will feel this the most. If you have a birthday around this eclipse, you can expect big change. If you have any planets or the moon in Virgo, like I do, between 22 to 26 degrees, like I do, see what happens, okay? Now, remember, the sun is literally conjuncting Saturn at the same time. So more mutable energy, all right, both in Pisces. So it's very interesting, this eclipse, because you've got all your focus and attention in that 12th house area. But then there's this sense of responsibility right here with this full moon lunar eclipse saying, we got to pull you this way because you got to put this to bed. All right. So keep that in mind. The sun is actually going to be sextile Uranus too. So there may be some surprises here. There may be some big breakthroughs. All right. And, I'm going to throw this out there with Uranus and Taurus, the sun sextile Uranus, this, being in Virgo, obviously, all the earth signs, throwing them in, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they're going to feel this just as much. All right. Now, oh my goodness, Aries, what a month. What a month. Now, Friday, March 14th, like I said, the sun sextile Uranus, okay? Amazing. Great surprises. Really wonderful. You're going to have something here with money. This is in your second house, okay? On Friday, March 14th. Second house of income, salary, finances. During the time of the lunar eclipse in your sixth house of work, some of y'all are getting new jobs. Y'all are in or something big is happening here. Promotion. There's something here. If you're not here for money, second house is self-worth and self-value. Something here is once you unload what you need to unload for that eclipse, there's something here building your confidence. Now, the 14th, I don't even think, is it on there? It is, yeah. The 14th, Mercury, there you go. Mercury goes retrograde in your sign, okay? And I told you what it's going to be doing, all right? So, again, you know what happens during Mercury retrograde. Time to reassess, review, reevaluate. You're already doing that with Venus retrograde. You're thinking about making changes, okay? See how things play out. And as you know, with Mercury retrograde, yes, there's delays in communication and things like that. Technology, you get that. We'll talk about it more in your weekly forecast. We've all gone through Mercury retrogrades. Y'all know what that is at this point. Now, where are we? Hello, happy birthday, Aries. Thursday, March 20th, we officially move into your birthday season. Okay, Sun enters Aries. It is also the equinox, the beginning of the astrological year. I talked about this actually in my last live stream for March 2025. It's big, okay? It's big. Now, at this point, we got Venus, the Sun, and Mercury, all in your sign. We have a stellium in your sign, all right? Talk about having this build up to Saturn and Neptune moving into your sign very soon, okay? The Sun exalted in your sign, meaning it does its best here. You've got to remember, you're the ram. You're the I am of the zodiac. This is your time. Look at everything that's happening for you, Aries. Please take inspired action, all right? You will see in your own life how everything is gearing up. Everything is changing. All outer planets are direct. Mars is direct. Remember that. This is big. Now, things continue to get spicy. At this point, you have Saturn, Neptune, and the North Node conjunct in Pisces, and the Sun, Mercury, and Venus conjunct in your sign until March 27th. But they're all, at this point, they're all hovering that 0 degree point. So they're all conjuncting together. This is big. Okay, now Saturday, March 22nd, the Sun conjuncts Venus once a year. Big, all right? This is happening in your sign, okay? Please plan something. This is romantic. This is a gift from the universe. If not romantic, put things in motion, wheels in motion, creativity, finances, right? Everything that Venus represents, relationships, put things in motion. And current relationships, all right? Make something new. Make something happen here, please. This is big, all right? And now, oh gosh, when we get to Tuesday, March 25th, well, I'm going to skip. I'm going to do that when I pull the cards later for you, when I break it down week by week. Well, let's talk about Thursday, March 27th. It's not on the whiteboard, but Venus will conjunct Neptune. My goodness, this is amazing. Again, if you're creative, artist type, this is really great. Music, the arts, love, compassion, all of that heightened. But Venus now re-enters Pisces at 29 degrees. So now it gets a little bit spicier. You have Venus conjunct Neptune, conjunct Saturn, conjunct the North Node, conjunct the Moon, because the Moon will be in Pisces, and the Sun conjuncting Mercury in your sign. That's 7 planets in one big junction in Aries and Pisces. This is all between 24 to 9, all hovering that 0 degree point. And this is going to be happening more or less since, it's been happening since March 10th, right? Now, this is all happening as we move into your eclipse. Saturday, March 29th, Aries, new moon solar eclipse in your sign, 9 degrees, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time, okay? This is the last eclipse in your sign, Aries. The last one. It's finishing up remember, the North and South Node was in Aries Libra, right? Last year and a half. So it's finishing that up. It's finishing up that promise. And so this eclipse, remember, it's a new moon times 10, times 100. This is hugely enterprising. This is a solar eclipse that's so bold, it can be a breakthrough in itself. Remember, this is the ram. A lot of your lives are changing. This is you taking bold actions. This is you seeing the direction your life is going and getting excited about it because you are putting in the work. And you've been working on your karma. You've been going down your path of enlightenment. If you've been making karmically sound decisions, vibrating at a high frequency, there you go. This is what you get, all right? This wonderful, significant change. And remember, again, eclipses are just game changers and unpredictable. Now, cross watchers, all the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, gonna feel this the most, okay? Sagittarius and Leo will feel this strongly too, especially Leo too, because the sun is, the ruler for Leo. If you have, and because Sagittarius is a fire sign, so all the fire signs. Now, if you have any planets or your moon in Aries, 7 to 11 degrees in these cardinal signs, or if your birthday is near this eclipse or on this eclipse, you're going to have the most change, the most profound change. But let me tell you what's happening here. On the day of your eclipse, Mercury is moving back into Pisces. Therefore, Mercury will conjunct Neptune again, right? Moving back at 29 degrees. That's big. And you've got Mercury, Venus, Neptune, Saturn, the North Node, all conjunct in Pisces until mid-April. So you're gonna feel every aspect I said in your bones. This is your 12th house. You're gonna feel this. It's spiritually moving. It's spiritual. It's a lot of things are going to be happening behind the scenes for you. All right. That's 12th house energy. And then March 30th, there you go. Neptune moving into your sign the day after the eclipse. You're about to get a preview here for the next few months, for 7 months, actually, for what this is going to feel like for the next 13 years in your life. Because remember, Neptune's moving back into Pisces in October 2025. And then your sign from January 2026 to 2038. Neptune in Aries is very spiritual warrior. It's visionary leader, compassionate leader, entrepreneurial. You could be starting businesses that have to do with spirituality, with the arts. There's just so much here. And this same day, Chiron in your sign will conjunct the moon in your sign. Aries, you've got a month. I want you to get really excited. But remember, I said the 4 C's of 2025: the collective, community, consciousness, and courage. Because things are about to happen. Big changes. You have to be bold. Okay? You have to be bold. Aries, let's see what's going on for you. Oh, look what happened. The Ace of Swords flipped over. What is that too? Well, okay. Anyway, that's a little peekaboo. That was a 9 of Wands. That's a little peekaboo. That's a little peekaboo from the universe. If they show up in your spread, then you know it's a big sign. Otherwise, and keep them in mind as they do your spread. So let's get started, Aries. Let's see what's going on for you for your big birthday month and eclipse month, March 2025. Aries, Happy birthday. You deserve this. You listen, you just got out of the North Node being in your sign. You've been going through some big changes already. You had Mars, your ruling planet, retrograde, and in its fall in Cancer for nearly, what is that, 6 months, 7 months? This is your time. This is your time. Take it all in. Aries, I do a traditional culture cross spread, offers the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will, and you know that I love you. Let's get started. Aries, yeah, this is going to be a big month. You got a lot. You got a lot happening here. Okay. You're going to be good. You're going to be fine. You're going to be excellent. But you're going to have to make those changes and not resist them. And you're going to have to go within. Remember, there's humongous Piscean energy the entire month. Four to six planets in Pisces at a time, conjuncting the entire month. That's your 12th house. All right? Intuition. Now, you got the Fool. A lot of y'all are ready. You're ready. You got the Fool. Okay? Some of y'all have already begun these new changes, new phases, new chapters in your life, new journeys. Here you go. The Fool standing on the edge of the cliff. Big risk taker. Take that leap of faith. You have to. This is your month. This is your time. A lot of y'all are already doing it. A lot of y'all already did with a Fool. I mean, look at this new journey that you're embarking on. Yeah? The full abundance of the sun. Now you got the Two of Swords and the heart of your spread. You got to make that decision. You got to be bold. Remember, I said courage, the 4 C's. Get comfortable to the point where you take off that blindfold, where you can see, where you can be honest with yourself. Look at these swords on her shoulders, right? They're going to get heavy. They're going to get heavy. You can't see her. The eclipses are going to change things for you as well. Her back turned to the moon and the sea, not trusting her intuition and not in touch with her emotions. So bring that in. Bring that in this month, because you're going to have change. You're going to have change. You got to know what I said earlier, deep down in your bones. You got to know what you want. You got Temperance in your challenge area. Have that confidence. You got an Archangel in your challenge area. Trust in yourself. Trust in the universe. Have faith. This is all about extremes, Temperance, right? It's moderation, okay? It's patience. You're going to feel a little bit restless this month. You got a lot going on for you this month. Take that time to reassess with Venus and Mercury retrograde in your sign pretty much all month, right? What you want. You got to go deep, okay? This is saying you're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting in what's happening for you, because you got that 5 of Cups in your crown, okay? This is saying we got to move forward. Those eclipses are game changers. Again, there may be some things that happen that you didn't expect, but they're putting you on the path that you need to be on. And so you got to let go of the past. You got to look forward to your birthday season. You got birthday cakes to eat. You got the King of Pentacles. This is amazing. You're going to feel that wealth. You're going to feel it in a big way. Uranus is going to be very active. And I'll talk about this in your weekly forecast, what's going on with Uranus and Neptune and Pluto and all the sextiles and whatnot. But this is the King of Pentacles is a big provider. He's a big protector. He's got confidence. He is royal. He's the richest king. Look at all that harvest. Okay? That's all yours. That's all yours. So, March, you can expect there's something driving you to feel this wealth. And it even can be, Pentacles are your physical world. It can be something that you do want in your world. Okay? Maybe it is a new job. Maybe it's a baby. Maybe it's moving somewhere. Whatever it is, go with this vibe, because you got the King of Swords too in your future. So you got these two kings here saying, you've got power, you got authority, but why are you not trusting yourself? Why are you looking back at the past? You've got this tug of war going on within you. You're the king shining right here. King of Swords. In your future, you are going to make some major decision, and you are going to feel authoritative. You are going to take off that blindfold, and you're going to say, this is what I deserve, and this is me being in my power. This is someone who is cerebral. This is someone who is a member of Mensa. He's strategic. He's got so much intellect, and he's ready. He's ready to strike. But the biggest thing about the King of Swords, he is the only king that looks directly at you. He has faced his truths. Okay? He knows who he is. He knows what he wants, and nobody can manipulate him, can be dishonest to him. That's how powerful he is. So move in that direction. It's your birth. I'm going to clarify that. You got the Six of Swords, clarifying your Two of Swords. You be in touch with your intuition, your emotions. You make those decisions. You know which direction to go. You find that balance in your life. Boom, you got the Six of Swords, which is all about moving forward. I don't make this up. You saw me shuffle that. I don't make this up. Listen, you're good. You're good. Okay, just take that time. Six of Swords, there's so much comfort here. You're so protected. Look at the swords. They're in front of the boat. They're protecting you. Look at the ferryman with the family. Comfort. Look at my finger right here, okay? Turbulent waters. Look at the direction they're going. So it's going from chaos to calm, but up here, it's a swords. It's the mental suit. You're going to be fine. You got to just not look at the past. You got to have faith in yourself, okay? Have faith in yourself. And when you look at your entire spread here, do not make any impulsive, foolish decisions. Yeah? Because that can bring that, what did I do? Oh my gosh, what did I do? You got to trust your intuition the entire time. You're in for this new journey. Let's get to your stuff. Aries, happy birthday. Y'all are amazing. I'm getting really fired up for y'all because it's your month, okay? By the way, if you like this reading, it would be great. Oh, I can take these out. It would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. I want to hear from Aries this month. I want to know what's going on. Everything here is Pisces, Aries, but it's yours. It's yours. It's your month. All right. Yep. You listen, you're going to be fine. You just have to know what you want. You have to know what you want. You got your own card. So deep down inside, you want to be your authentic self. The Emperor, attributed to Aries. You want to have a lot of power, as we can see with these two kings. In your destiny, he is a ruler of his destiny. This is mastery of self. This is the Emperor. He lays down the laws. He's the one speaking. Like, he's got passion. He's got power. He's got wisdom. He's got the world in his hand. This is how you want to feel. So don't have any doubts, because you do have that Seven of Cups in your external factors area. That can be a little bit of, okay, what direction do I go? You got to know. You got to know. Whatever you're manifesting, know that it's true to you, that you truly want it. Look at I did a live stream. I talk about manifestation, setting intentions, the right way to do it, all of that. I'll leave that at the end of this, the link too, as well, because there's a lot of, some people don't manifest the right way. And so this is saying, you got to know what you want. I mean, you see the fog, right? The smoke and mirrors. So the good thing is you've got opportunities. You got to know what you want. You got to cut through that fog with that sword, with the King of Swords. You got the Two of Pentacles here. Again, another two. All right. So there is going to be this duality. There's this, like, you've got to make the decision. You can't look at the Pentacles. They're bound in the sign of infinity. He's a juggler. He's a juggler. He's good at what he does. But do you want to be juggling your entire life? No, you need to make a priority. You need to prioritize which direction you need to go. A lot of this is going to be career, by the way. Yeah. Page of Cups and your final outcome. There's pages are messengers. Pay attention to your intuition because it's cups. So this is there you could be getting these messages intuitively that if you're not in tune with your intuition, you're not going to receive them. Or if you're not trusting your intuition, you're blocking off those messages coming to you. You have to trust your intuition over everything else. You let this in, the Page of Cups. This can be anything. This is you following your bliss, that new beginning. And it's a fresh new beginning. It's a page. And this is so beautiful. It's really, really nice with the full two. All right, so you got some new stuff happening. Aries, let's break it down. Let's break it down week by week. Let me tell you what's going on every week for you. Let's pull more cards. Let's see what's going on. So the first week, we know that Venus is going retrograde in your sign. Mercury will conjunct Neptune in Pisces. And remember, all of this is happening at like that 0, 1 degree, 29 degree point critical degrees. The sun will square Jupiter again. I don't mind that, and I actually like that for you, but we'll talk about that next week in your weekly forecast. Mercury moves into your sign. Mercury will sextile Pluto, which is absolutely amazing. That's for you. That's for you. Mercury's in your sign. And then the sun trine Mars. Okay, so and happy daylight savings day on Sunday, March 9th. Let's see what we can expect for you, Aries, for the first week. All right, first week of March. Do it. Go get it. Go get what you want. Go get what you deserve. Take those inspired actions. Six of Wands is recognition. It's achievements. It's accolades. What I say about anyway, this is great. This is you rising above. This is you rising above and being recognized for who you are and for everything that you've done. For everything that you've done. It's victory. It's success. All right. Now, second week, we've got, we got Mercury conjuncting Venus in your sign. This is a long conjunction, and it's pretty common. Again, we'll talk more about it in your weekly forecast. You've got the sun conjuncting Saturn. Amazing. Remember, now we're moving into that 2-week long conjunction. We have the total full moon, lunar eclipse in Virgo. Mercury going retrograde in your sign. Loaded week. Let's see what's going on for you. Second week of, I guess that one's it. March, you got the 9 of Cups. Very nice. Very, very nice. This is the wish come true card. This is a card saying, hey, I'm satisfied. Look at all those cups over his head. That's total enlightenment. This card is attributed to Jupiter in Pisces. It's a Pisces card. Remember, like month long, there's so much happening in Pisces all month long, but this is great. Get it. You are. Look, you got the 6 of Wands moving to the 9 of Wands. Something you really wanted is coming true now. You got to believe in yourself. Now, the third week, happy St. Patty's Day, Monday, March 17th. And then happy birthday, March 20th. We move into your sign, and we have happy spring equinox, happy fall if you're in the southern hemisphere. And then we have we've got a couple Pluto sextiles that are really nice. Okay, and that is in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. And then the sun conjuncting Venus in your sign, Saturday, March 22nd. There's so much happening here. All right, so let's see what's going on for you. Third week of March. You got the Knight of Swords. Do it. Blaze forward. Remember the peekaboo card that came out from the beginning, right? The Ace of Swords. You got the Knight of Swords. You have the King of Swords. Have that breakthrough. That's why the Ace of Swords showed up. That is a peak. That's a huge mental breakthrough. New way of thinking. And you're going to have that, especially with the Knight of Swords. He's just like, he's bold. He's courageous. He's going into the storm. Nothing's going to stop him. He's going to get what he wants. And remember, the swords are the mental suit. So this is your mind on fire, just blazing forward, but also communication, intellect, conversations. Things are happening for you. Now, the last week, oh, there's so much happening here. We got a Mercury Cazimi in your sign. A Mercury sextile Pluto again. I mean, just so much happening here. Venus moving back into Pisces. We've got the solar eclipse in your sign and Neptune moving into Aries, your sign. I can't believe it. There's just so much happening. Aries, let's see what's going on for you for the last week of March. And you got the King of Cups. So you've got 3 kings here and the Emperor. So use it. This is power. This is power. But also there is that sense of, remember that 6 of Wands, being recognized for being an authority, for being that person. But the King of Cups, this is like, I'm on top of my emotions. I'm good. Everything's good. I'm great. I mean, you're good. You're absolutely good. You just make sure you don't feel stuck. That's it. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the universe. Everything's moving in the direction that you want, but this is going to be a big, big month of change for you. All right. And again, with Venus and Mercury in your sign retrograde, you're going to be processing a lot of things. What do I want moving forward? Right? So this is a month where make sure that you know what you want. Okay. King of Cups, really amazing. On top of your emotions, he's even the rock for other people. That's how emotionally stable he is. He leads with his heart. And so you've got this great balance with the King of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Swords, and the Emperor. They all have like different assets that they bring to the table. So you're going to be fine. You're going to be good. You're going to be on top of your game. You just got to know what you want. You got some dreams coming true. Aries, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for Oh, and yeah, the second spread. I'm gonna pull some. Yeah, we'll do career, we'll do love, we'll do health, we'll do money, we'll do that. All right. So tier 3 members, you know where to find the link. Happy birthday, Aries. Y'all are amazing. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you liked, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on. I've never been so fired up for a sign. This is your month. All right. So Aries, the other thing is, I already said it. Next week, we're going to go deeper into the aspects. Y'all are amazing, Aries. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.